Hi, and welcome to the fourth and final video in the Good Study Habits video series from L.T.L. Tutoring Central. My name's Ron. I want you to enjoy and apply the habits that you've learned in these videos, and you'll do so much better in each of your courses, and you'll learn a lot more as well. Now don't forget to subscribe, make a comment here, or even just like. Or if you have a question, you can email me as well. I'm always happy to hear from you, and I want you to do well. Also, look up the courses on the website, www.tutoringcentral.com, and see if there's something else that interests you there or that I can help you with. So let's get started on the final video.
Tip number 10 is to ensure that your work is proofread, edited, and neat. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that you proofread, you read over your work, looking for any mistakes you can find. Are your sentences ended correctly? Have you correctly formatted your paragraph, including topic sentences? Check for spelling, grammar, all of those sorts of things. And then you edit it. You make those changes. So when you find mistakes, you correct them. And of course, neatness counts. Most papers are typed these days, so that's not an issue. But if you are handwriting or printing, then you need to make sure that your teacher or your professor is able to read and understand your work. By understanding your work, you need to make sure that your ideas flow from one to another, that you've used transitional words or expressions. If it's an essay, you want to make sure that you have a clear thesis. So all of these things are important, even with today's word processors and software programs like Grammarly that can help you with your grammar, but they do not catch all of the mistakes. In fact, even Grammarly misses many mistakes. So you want to make sure that you properly go through and that you're handing in your best work before you consider it complete. Oh, look at the cute kitten having a nap in a bowl. I couldn't resist including this picture, and this is the perfect slide for it. You might not think of this as a good study habit, but it truly is. Don't forget to get a good night's sleep. 8 to 10 hours if possible, and yes, you need it. We all need it. We can function on fewer hours of sleep, but we won't be functioning at our top performance. Our brain is part of our body, and it needs rest, just like the rest of our body does. And it's been shown that your brain absorbs information during the night. It sort of repairs itself, just like your muscles are repairing with a good sleep. You might have gone to bed before, trying to work out a problem that you just couldn't solve, and then wake up in the morning, and ta-da! You have the answer. Well, your brain has continued to work. Your brain is continuing to absorb and reorganize information. So having a good night's sleep really helps you to perform at your best. Now, tip number 12 is related to tip 11 because you're still taking care of your body. And remember, your brain is part of your body. So eat breakfast. Also, make sure you have a good lunch and healthy snacks throughout the day. Numerous small meals can provide you with a constant energy supply and help the brain function efficiently. And that's what we really want. A lot of people skip breakfast. They say, well, I don't really have time. But it really only takes a few moments to have a bowl of cereal with some fruit, like those blueberries in the picture, and a little milk, or grab a piece of fruit and some cheese, something like this. It doesn't have to be large and it doesn't have to be complicated. But get your body energized in the morning, get your metabolism going, and your brain is going to work so much better. And then keeping that sort of constant energy throughout the day will help you so you don't have a sudden crash. By the way, coffee and cigarettes is not a breakfast. So make sure you have something healthy for the first meal of the day to get you started on the right foot. And here's my contact information again. There's the website at www.tutoringcentral.com. And check it out. There's lots of courses there and usually at least one free live online lesson to take advantage of. You can also register for the mailing list, and that has useful information as well. There's the email, tutoringcentral@hotmail.com. Skype, Tutoring Central is my name, and there's the blog. So this is the last video of the 4-video series on good study habits, but don't worry, there'll be many, many more on topics such as note-taking, using the SQ3R reading method, etc. And maybe even more good study tips and habits. Let me know what yours are. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel or like and pass it on to your friends so they can take advantage of these tips and habits as well.